Welcome back to school, everybody. I'm Mrs. Greer, your guidance counselor this year, and we've prepared this video for you because, as you know, this 2021 school year is a little different than normal. There are a few rules to consider, a few new things that are changing at our school, and we want to make sure you feel prepared emotionally as well as physically, and we want to help you get ready for this school year. So stay tuned for the next few minutes as we go through a few strategies that might help you this year.
So there are 5 things that are really great to have ready before you come to school, and 5 things that we'd like to teach you about your emotions and mental health so that you feel prepared and calm when you come back to Astral Drive Junior High. The first is to establish a routine, a morning and an evening routine. I can't stress this enough, how important this is, not only for your academics, but for your overall well-being. So having a great morning routine allows us to feel calm, it avoids arguments, it avoids stress in the morning, it sets the day off on a positive note. It's always really important to consider 3 areas in your routine: physical, mental, and emotional. So the physical things are obvious, have a shower, get dressed, brush your teeth, that kind of thing. But they can also mean, doing some stretches, some exercises, getting some fresh air. Anything that has to do with the body is really good to include in your morning and evening routine. The next is mental, so things like journaling, checking in with your thoughts, paying attention to your self-talk, organizing your homework, taking care of anything that's on your mind. So journaling, unloading in some way, drawing, any strategies that help with that are important to build into your morning and evening routine. And then finally, emotional. So things that allow you to have emotional outlets, but also an awareness of how you're feeling. So checking in with yourself to say, how am I feeling today? Or how am I feeling before I go to sleep tonight? What's on my heart? And then what am I going to do about those emotions? If it means, cuddling your pet, checking in with your family, calling a good friend, taking care of yourself emotionally is also part of a morning and evening routine. So if you can plan this, students and families, with each other, and kind of have a bit of a morning and evening routine ready, it doesn't have to be much, just a few things on either end. This will signal to your body that the day is about to begin and the day is winding down. So it helps our stress levels as well. It sort of signals to the brain that these are things to gear up and things to wind down. The second point to consider is that this is going to feel a bit different because things are different. So coming to school, there are going to be different rules. There's going to be masks that everyone has to wear. There's going to be different classroom routines. And that can cause a lot of annoyance, frustration. It can cause sort of a steep learning curve where you get there and realize, oh, I can't do that, or oh, I need to go here to do this. And so this can cause some kind of a mixed emotion where we're happy to be back and happy to see our friends, but also, kind of frustrated that things aren't as we know them. So I want you to keep reminding yourselves that this is meant to feel kind of awkward and different, because it is different. And that after approximately 21 days or so, that's what studies say, your body and your mind will acclimate to this new normal, and the stress level, the frustration level, all those things will start to kind of come and go away and become part of our new normal. So it's important to give yourself that time and to give everybody around you, families and other students and teachers and yourself, give everybody lots of grace and lots of patience as we learn this new normal. The third thing we would like to talk to you about and help you with is self-awareness and emotional awareness. And this is to help you regulate that. This is a really hard thing to do as teenagers, but it is important to spend some time, and I'll be teaching this in classrooms, teachers will be teaching this to you as well, but to spend some time recognizing what is causing your emotions, what you can do about them, and how you can express them in a healthy way or continue them if they're positive and kind of repeat that behavior. But teens, your emotions are signals that something is either good or not good, and you have to really be paying attention to that, especially in these stressful, changing times. So that's something to think about as you begin this school year as well. What are some ways that I can check in with myself to say, what am I feeling? What can I do about it, if anything? And how can I express it in a healthy way? Having strategies at the ready is the fourth area to talk about today. We have a whole host of strategies that we can share with you at the school, how to manage stress, how to bring down feelings of anxiety or boost connection, boost organization, boost mood. Some of the strategies your teacher will go over with you in the classroom. And if you're looking for any strategies to help your overall well-being, my office is in the center of the school in the glass corner. So you can come and see me for any of those strategies or reach out by email and ask for a few that I can send along to you. There will be a booklet sent home to you and your families with a few strategies included that you can begin practicing. Some breathing exercises, some mindfulness exercises, and just some things that are helpful overall for you and your family. Finally, Astral Drive, we talk about the practical. So kind of the last thing to talk about on this quick video is the practicalities of returning to school. I know that you've received wonderful communication from our office around things such as lunches, coming in and out of the building, the lack of lockers this year, and how classrooms will be structured and organized. So a few things to think about that have come up with us, with me in particular talking to kids, is to keep your backpack kind of handy. It's going to be close to you in your classroom, but to check that everything fits. So make sure that your binder, your gym clothes, your lunch bag kind of all fit in there, because it will become almost like a mini locker. Another strategy to think about is to have a full bottle of water and either an ice pack or a gel pack to keep your food fresh and your snacks fresh, and to have your water ready. It is good to bring a full water bottle with you. Stay hydrated. And finally, to wear comfortable clothing. There will be lots of movement breaks and stretches and things like that throughout the day, just to kind of keep everybody feeling good. But make sure you wear comfortable clothing to school, so that you feel ready to learn and that you're comfortable. If you have any questions at all, big or small, about anything about returning to school, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can find me at the email below or the phone number below, and ask any questions that you might have, because we want to make sure your transition back to school is as calm as it can be for you, so that you're prepared to learn and that you feel safe.
We hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope you found it helpful as you prepare for school, and we can't wait to see you next week as you return. See you then.